Hey everyone, this is SportsMan93 back again with another video. So I wanted to talk about the recent video that came out with Steven Jackson and his video coming out saying how he was trying to put men on game, how he wants to warn men of the dangers of having multiple babies by multiple women and all that comes with it. And me personally, I agree with him. I have the video up on my page. I'll put the link into the description or at the top so you could watch that full video in its context. But overall, I agree with the video. Of course, not it's gonna catch many backlash from women, specifically black women, because he said black women, but he did come out with a response video and specify his statements saying that the reason he specifically said black women is because he have all his children by black women, so that's perfectly understandable. But he meant that for all men, regardless of race or ethnicity. So I agree with that. Regardless of his race, it is dangerous having multiple baby mamas, especially in this Americanized culture where women are fucked up. Not all of them, but there will be women out there that will be setting you up and try to trap you with a baby. And then once they have that baby and the child support, they're going to make your life a living hell as long as they possible for the next 18 months. And you're just sitting there fucked for those amount of years, losing millions of dollars on a child that you might not be able to raise and see unless your baby mother is compliant and will let you see the child. Overall, I don't have a problem with what Steven Jackson said. He was putting young men on game, regardless if you're an athlete or entertainer or rich or famous. This is for young people. This is for people who are minimum wage, blue collar, white collar, or low level in jobs. This is for you too. Most people need that advice, and I'm glad that he came out with a video and he gave that advice. Most older men, they don't really provide great insight on life because they probably haven't figured out their own. For him to do that and give insight on the dangers of doing it, I respect and commend him for that. I don't agree with everything he said as regards to the video, but most of it, yes, I do agree with it. These women will try to trap you and make your life miserable by doing that. And for you to be smashing all types of women, I understand that you want to get, you want to smash and you want to do all this, and because you're rich, you're famous, you're young, you want to do all that. Once you start getting these women pregnant, now you need to step back here, reevaluate your life, and make sure this doesn't happen again. Now, if you want to smash girls, I have no problem with that. But make sure you don't get them pregnant, because once you start making them pregnant, they got your balls in a vice for the next 18 years. And they're trying to see if they can even get it longer. And since they know that you have money, they're going to try to get as much child support money as possible. And on top of that, they're going to try to live a lavish lifestyle just off of your money alone, where the point they don't have to work, or they'll open some type of small business for them to thrive off of for the rest of their life after the child support. So these women, they're getting, these groupie women, they're getting smarter and smarter as time go by. So you have to be well aware and careful as regards to that. That video wasn't the most insightful, as regards to that, but it gave prime good advice to men overall, not just young men or old men or middle-aged men. Like men overall, they need to hear stuff like that, especially from older men that have went through these type of situation, and to warn younger men to not put themselves in the same situation like them and be in a messed up situation where they're going back and forth to child support court and being run through the ringer all the time. And once you get in child support court, the courts are not your friend at all. They're gonna run you through the ringer because they get a check out of that too. So it's basically you and the female versus the court, and just know the house wins when it comes to that situation. Especially, you have to be red pill in this type of culture where you gotta be careful what type of female you have in your company, especially as an athlete, because when you're an athlete, you have so much to lose. Like you could contract an STD, you could get an unwanted child pregnant, so much. A female could say you raped her, like allegedly, but There's so much on the line. Once you're doing that, you have to be careful. Me personally, Derek Jeter had the right formula and the blueprint for how to deal with women throughout his 20s when playing baseball. Whenever female that didn't want to deal with his program, he sent her on their way. And then once he got older age and he retired from sports and wanted to settle down, that's when he got serious into a relationship. That's the blueprint right there. Most men needs to follow that. If they don't, then whatever situation that they get themselves into, then they ask for it. Again, Steven Jackson is right. I applaud him for that. Those are my thoughts and opinions on the matter. Let me know yours down in the comment section down below. This is Sportsman 93 signing off.